Welcome back to another Overwatch League recap. Today, we're taking a look at the Paris Eternal and how they played off against the Houston Outlaws. Going into this match, the Paris Eternal knew that the Houston Outlaws would present a challenge. The Outlaws have been playing out of their minds the last couple of weeks, but would Paris be able to take them down? Starting out on Oasis, on University, Paris would be the first to cap the point after Nico got a pick onto Linkser. However, the Eternal would not be able to hold it for very long. Both Linkser and Raucus would take out Paris with ease. Despite their best efforts, Paris would be unable to flip the point back in their favor until the very last second. Gray was taken out by Raucus, and Paris was overrun. For a moment, it seemed like things were done for. However, Danye and Finzi combined a Graviton Surge and Self-Destruct combo that allowed the Eternal to take back the point. Unfortunately, Linkser used a Graviton Surge of his own to force Cruz to drop his sound barrier. From there, Dante used his EMP, and Paris crumbled. On City Center, Paris tried a new approach by putting Danye onto Sombra. This worked in Paris' favor as they capped the point first, but Houston quickly took it back. The point switched intermittently between the teams, but Houston looked strong. The Outlaws dominated on this map as the team let Jake loose on Pharah. The Eternal lost Oasis 0-2. On Paris' home map, Paris, the Eternal ran a standard bunker composition on defense. Although Gray was taken out, Danye got a pick onto Muma that forced the Outlaws to back up. They would regain momentum and take out Paris on the back of Dante's EMP and Linkser's Dragon Strike. It seemed like the Outlaws would steam through point B, but Danye's Bastion would keep them at bay. After Dante got a pick onto Danye, the Eternal found themselves rotating off the point, and the Outlaws would cap off the back of a C9 from Paris. On their attack, Paris ran an interesting composition that consisted of Roadhog, Orisa, and Double Sniper. Danye took out Linkser on Widow, and Paris pushed through point A. It would take Paris a bit of time, but Nico's Hanzo would take out the Outlaws as they overextended into the front hallway outside the point. Staggering, Paris continued to take them out one by one until point B was theirs. On the next round of defense, Houston took both points with ease despite Finzi's best efforts. Yet on their second round of attack, the Eternal was unable to even cap point A, giving over the map to the Houston Outlaws. On Hollywood, things were not looking bright for Paris as Houston rolled through their defenses. Jake on fire would once again prove to be a problem for the Eternal. The Outlaws ended up pushing the payload nearly to point B, but dropping B, Cruz would save his team from Linkser's Graviton Surge. Both Danye and Dante would drop their EMPs, but Danye's would be quicker. Paris stabilized and held the Outlaws just shy of point B. On the attack, Paris ran a mirror Sombra Goats composition. This worked in their favor, and they would roll through the Outlaws' defenses quickly as well. Pushing the payload, Muma landed a fat shatter on the Eternal, but Danye leapt down with an EMP that allowed Nico to take out the disabled Outlaws. Houston wasn't able to stabilize, and Paris took Hollywood 2-1 with ease. Paris came into Dorado with a 4-0 on this map in the past. Fans were hopeful that the Eternal would be able to take the Houston Outlaws to map 5 with this record. Attacking first, Nico found himself on Roadhog instead of Brig. Paris slowly but surely pushed the payload towards point A. Even with Jake's fire wreaking havoc from above, Paris came back and got a key pick onto Muma that would allow them to push the payload to point A. Houston stabilized and Paris would be unable to push the cart any further than the church. On defense, Paris ran a Sombra Winston Goats composition. The Eternal was able to hold back the Outlaws for quite some time, but Linkser's Hanzo tore them down with ease. Unfortunately for Paris, they were unable to stop the Outlaws and they lost Dorado 1-2 and lost the overall series as a result. Unfortunately for the Eternal, they were unable to pull off a reverse sweep on the Outlaws. Houston's decision to play to their strengths has immensely worked in their favor so far this stage. Even though they presented a significant challenge to the Paris Eternal, Finzi, Danye, and Nico played well this series. Small mistakes cost them dearly, but the Eternal have another shot to prove themselves in their next match this weekend against the Boston Uprising.
If you want more great Overwatch League content, make sure to give us a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and that bell icon. Now, from our house to yours, thanks for watching.